Oh yeah, now it's time for Kitty's spirit animal.
Attention number 3. Security has been briefed at your treehouse headquarters. You must recharge the mosquitoes' empty batteries in the electrical room. Collect ammo for your thumper, Teddy hurling ultra microwave power ejection rifle, while dodging the food-flinging Grandma Stuff'em and her henchmen Liver and Onions.
Speaking of onions.
Oh yeah, Nick Stuffin, aka the Guar episode.
Number 3 is easily distracted, so avoid butterflies and flowers by jumping over them. Otherwise, she'll stop and stare and become an open target. Collect all 3 power
You
cords
sure
to
she's
open
not
up the electrical room.
You sure she's not
Man.
ADHD too?
Number 3 is autism and ADHD.
Find the thumper for the final fight against Grandma Stuffin and Liver and Onions. Collect all the teddy bears. Use the anchor as an elevator.
Yeah.
This music is a vibe.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Freaking yeah, very ADHD protagonist we got there. We have to avoid her tendencies.
Butterflies
Yeah.
are a problem.
See, I'm like number 3. I'm too distracted by the butterflies. I didn't even see Grandma Stuffin right there.
You did?
Yeah, I was looking at the butterfly.
Yeah, this music is so nice.
Yeah, it really fits her character too.
It's just good. It's just good times.
Yep.
Let's see what I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it's getting picked up. Okay.
One of my favorite another fun piece of voice acting trivia is that number 3 is voiced by Laura Tom, whose other big role is freaking Amy from Futurama, and it works because I feel like Amy is just a grown-up number 3.
Basically.
Almost.
There's-
And then she plays like Connie and her mother on King of the Hill.
Go the other way first. You gotta get the rest of the stuff.
Flowers.
Oh. I thought you could go through it afterwards. Jump. See, what's nice is that she actually has like a good jump unlike the other two.
Yeah, she's very bouncy.
Boing, boing.
Yeah, she's just moving.
Ooh.
Boingy, boingy, boingy.
Her favorite Dr. Seuss book, Gerald McBoing Boing.
Did you know? Remember?
I keep forgetting that was a Dr. Seuss thing.
Yeah, remember when it was this kid show on Boomerang of all things?
Yeah,
I remember it was on Tickle You.
Yeah,
Tickle You. Oh, maybe I saw it. I think I saw it. Maybe because I remember at one point I was like at my aunt's house. I think my aunt's house, because I didn't have Boomerang at the time. My aunt did. So I was watching Boomerang. Gerald McBoing Boing was on, and I think this was during like a holiday trip or a family reunion.
Gerald McBoing Boing.
Yeah, but yeah, that's Tickle You.
But yes, I was probably one of the few people that probably watched Tickle You just because I had nothing else to do.
I remember it was airing when it was airing, but it was airing while I was at school, so.
Yeah.
Number 3 got some pops.
I feel like Crypto the Super Dog might have aired on that block too, but I can't be sure.
That's kind of weird. Crypto the Superdog never came off as like a preschool show to me.
I don't know, or maybe I'm just misremembering because I think it probably lasted the longest out of any of that stuff.
I think it might have also just been like a padding thing.
Yeah, I never Crypto
Maybe.
aired on the network as like a filler show. The only episode I remember is its Christmas episode that took place in a bunch of nursery rhymes or fairy tales or something.
That was a weird episode, man.
Yeah, that's the only one I remember because CN would just rerun it every year.
Oh yeah, they definitely have to rerun their old stuff even after they were long relevant.
I already talked about this in a video because like they freaking aired the Powerpuff Christmas special way after that show was off the network.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yay.
Now we just grabbed the last teddy bear. And now we get into a shootout.
Fight.
Now.
While the 3 goons jump towards number 3, you must shoot him in midair with the thumper. Watch for sneaky Grandma Stuffin's attack from the shadows.
Can't believe you have to
The heck? The shadows? That's creepy.
When
Can't
she's
believe
on
we
the
have to
defense,
shoot
Grandma
everywhere.
Stuffin can easily dodge your attacks. Wait for her to start stirring, then fire. I always found those guys to be the hardest.
That sound effect, though.
She's very distressed about getting hit with teddy bears.
She should stop doing it. Girl, lady, you're making yourself vulnerable an open target. You already won.
She made it too. It's too easy.
Yeah.
Battery recharged.
Within a second.
Number 2 time, I guess.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun after we got past kind of the Dragon number 5's level.
Yeah.
Collect pieces of junk.
Collect pieces of junk to build a flying apparatus while avoiding snot rockets from the common cold and his contagious contraption, the flu bug machine.
Oh, is it based off the fact that in Tommy's debut episode it was fighting that common cold guy?
Yes.
I was thinking one of the weirdest episodes of season 1, in my opinion, is the one where number 2 got shrunk to a size of a golf ball and had to play golf with this like one-off villain.
Yeah, that's honestly one of my least favorite episodes to revisit.
Yeah, to be honestly, you can kind of tell why they didn't reuse that villain after that. He wasn't very interesting.
Yeah. Use roller coasters to transit the hard-to-reach floors. Watch out for booby traps. Find orange juices. Collect pieces of junk to build the flying apparatus. When completed, go to the marked area. And now we're back to being slow as fuck. Like, look at this jump.
Come on.
Although this is still as funny.
It's like on the moon and stuck with permanent gravity at the same time.
Yeah. This is still just as funny as it was as a kid.
Oh my God. Is he okay? I don't think he's okay.
Ow.
Just almost down the stairs.
Hey, everything like jumping to the air like that. It'd be funny.
Okay, so he can't.
The editing's in zoom into that. It's so ridiculous.
So silly.
Oh my God.
The best part is that I unintentionally managed to avoid that hit too.
Oh gosh, they're going up the stairs. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Common Cold, you are somehow more useless than the other guys.
Why is number 2 seriously moving like in a dream where everything's in slow motion?
Yeah. One of the weirdest experiences I've ever had is like having a dream where I was trying to swim in the dream.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, so it's like both the motions of feeling like how it is to move in a dream mixed with like the brain trying to edit in like swimming motions too.
Yeah, I see. I've brought this up to you guys before, but I guess I'll bring it up to the audience here. One random, I have a lot of, because I like to travel, I guess. A lot of my reoccurring dreams end up being I'm about to go on a trip, and then I wake up when I get to the airport. But there's been a couple dreams a couple vacation dreams where I successfully get on the plane, and then when I get on the plane, it is not a normal like commercial airline. It is a theme park ride, I guess. Like, if you've been to a Disney park and you know how soaring works, it's like you're flying through the sky around the world with, like, an opening. You're not in something. It's like you're in a chair in the sky that's open. And the plane works like that. You fly through various cities you're going through. Like, I specifically remember one dream. I had a dream where I was flying to Disney World. And we get on the theme park plane to get to Disney World. And we fly through the streets of Louisville, Kentucky. I don't know what this says about my dreams. Does it say how much of a geography nerd I am?
Maybe.
Well, that and probably because you've been on a lot of trips already, so.
It's probably, I think it's
seems
maybe it's when I get excited for a trip, or it's because I've been traveling.
Yeah, sometimes it does that.
My other common dream is I'm back at school and I'm learning school.
Oh, I hate the school ones, and then it's like somehow seem to think and somehow it's like I'm literally haven't been in school in years, and
Yeah, like, no matter
somehow keep getting gassed into thinking I am, because it's usually there was like the one about like a teacher blaming me, like they're mad, like they were mad and threw a rock at a window, and then they were yelling at me saying it's my fault.
no matter how old you are, when you have a school dream, your brain will gaslight you into thinking that you're still in school. Or you still have like a
And
big
that's like another thing with okay, I think it was like the teacher was apparently mad that I didn't stay in detention during lunch.
Wow, what a dick.
So, I know, and then they throw a rock at a window. I'm right nearby, and they get mad at me for the window being broken, even though that's literally your fault.
My dreams are insane, mostly because I moved like midway through high school to like a different district in a different town. So because of that, my school dreams end up being a mix of the old school and the new school.
I get that all the time whenever I have a school dream where it's like, it'll be like the lobby of one school, but then it'll be like another part of a completely different school.
Yeah, just the hybrids, because like it's just like your memory just fuses things together.
I got one bizarre school dream I had fairly recently. So I just mentioned before, I had my first 2 years of high school in the town I grew up in. Then my mom got remarried, and then we moved to a different town where the dad lived. So I spent my last 2 years of high school at that school. So at some point fairly recently, I guess when I was sleeping, my brain gaslit me into thinking I didn't really finish high school truly because I didn't finish it at the first school I started. So I had a dream where I had to finish high school at senior year at the first high school I went to.
Oh, HD version of him freaking out.
Yeah, but it's like, I'm like, how did my brain trick me like that?
I don't know, because like you're in your dreams, just kind of believe about anything they throw at you.
Yeah.
Like they just kind of accept it. And then it just kind of happens. Like I remember having a dream. Well, that one of my friends got a Wikipedia page, but the main thing that woke me up was, or made me get confused, was like somebody knew what a cowl ventilator was.
Yeah, that one.
Here's
Next to nobody knows what a cowl ventilator is.
Here's a dream related to Katie that I had a while ago that I think would be fun to share here. So, I had a dream about perilous.
Talk to your mic.
I had a dream recently that perilous Productions became my neighbor, and which is bizarre enough in and of itself. I do not even live in the same state as perilous. But you know, perilous was there. Kitty was inexplicably there somehow, even though she also isn't in my state. And Kitty in the dream ends up beating perilous.
I won the boss fight during that.
What the heck? That was the easiest thing ever. But wow, his poor girlfriend got screwed over.
Yeah. Which is bizarre because there's a bunch of layers of why the hell my brain processed any. I don't even know how my brain conjured up any of that.
Okay, hang on, BRB.
Okay.
I'll tell you this about like my school dreams, because there's like a weird recurring aspect that always happens.
What is it?
Yeah, I moved states like midway through high school, so I did like 2 years in Pennsylvania and then 2 years in Maryland. Anytime I have a fucking school dream, the number 2 will just always pop up, and it's not always in relations to having 2 years left.
Oh yeah, that does kind of sound similar to what I had. Actually, your way of moving school is a bit more drastic than me because you moved states midway through high school. I just moved to like a high school in a town that was like maybe 45 minutes from where my childhood town was.
Yeah, it's really weird because it's not always 2 more years. Sometimes it's like there's 2 more periods before it's the end of the day. It's like 2 more hours until it's done. It's like you have to do at least 2 things before everything's over. You got 2 you got 2 assignments due at the end of the period. It's just always the number 2, and it's always really weird.
Oh wow. Your number 2 has just cursed your brain as we just finished number 2's level.
Yeah, it's I have some weird fucking Two-Face thing going on in my subconscious.
It's weird because I've only dreamed about you guys a couple times, but other than the Perilous dream I mentioned, I can't really remember a lot of the details about them.
I will say that I'll say this. Based on just how often I have those dreams of like you're in school, but the structure of the school is like drastically different because it's just mashing every school you've ever been to together into one thing. Like
Yeah.
years ago, I actually came up with an idea for like a horror story of these kids getting stuck in like this school dimension that's like constantly morphing.
Yeah. What if you base it off their memories in school? Like it morphs through different variations of the schools they've been in.
Yeah, it's like the lobby is just always different depending on which character you're focusing on when you're going through it.
I was thinking, like, what if it's like the lobby is your elementary school, the gym is your middle school, and then the cafeteria is your high school?
Like one thing I remember from one of my schools is just like it had this like giant stairwell in the center of it to go through like all the different floors because it was like a 4-story building.
Oh wow, big big
Yeah,
school.
yeah. I I think it was supposed to. It wasn't the high school. Either way, it was like my freaking middle school, and it was like fucking 4 stories high with like a basement floor too. And
Jeez.
so like every now and again I'll just dream about like going up those freaking stairs, and when I do it'll like change from being actual stairs to being like some sort of like weird jungle gym.
I had weird ones where sometimes it'll be a high school dream, rare times it'll be an elementary school dream for some reason. Uh I can't remember the details. I just remember one dream I was just in the hall in my elementary school.
Yeah, might as well start number one's level anyway.
Yeah, I guess Kitty's still MIA.
Attention, number one, locate the splinker. Solid pine loaded artillery nicely kicks enemy's rear for your final battle against the Toiletator.
Man, you couldn't even battle Count Spankulot with that.
Well, he's a vampire. He can't come out during the day, except for all the times he came out during the day.
Yeah. I feel like you could literally not do that villain today.
You really can't.
Like that is a that that villain has actually gotten in trouble with the law because he literally spanks children that aren't his.
Sorry. In retrospect, for all the viewers who are like hearing my coughs off screen, my mic is a lot closer than it usually is.
I haven't heard any of your coughs.
Yeah, it's because I'm like turning away every time I do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess something to mention. I got a new desk in between recordings.
Sweet.
Yeah, so my mic is actually a lot closer than it used to be.
I've got my mic in front of me because I feel like I have this issue where when I'm in VCs, the mic's too far away from me. Wait a sec. Wait. Are those grunts you keep making in calls you stifling your coughs? I just realized.
Yeah, I cough a lot.
Yeah, okay. Because I keep hearing you like grunt throughout the calls, and it's like, oh, I just kind of processed. Oh, that's throat clearing. Okay.
We've established this. I don't know if it's on camera, but I've definitely established this. I have kind of like a weirdly weak throat.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where I've noticed it in calls where you'll just be like a lot in calls, and I'm like, it's one of those things where I don't really want to ask, but it's like, okay, you just don't got good throat.
I don't know if I ever told you this story, but like there's one time my dad went to get like surgery for kidney stones, and like right when they're about to start cutting into him, he's like under sedation for freaking surgery. He started hiccuping, being right in the middle of surgery before they started cutting into him.
That sounds like an
Oh, wow.
awful.
Okay, sorry. I'm in the process of making some dinner, but
Okay.
Yeah, Zinni, we were just talking about Zinni, how Zinni's apparently got a very bad respiratory system.
Yeah.
oh really? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I'm like it's a genetic thing where like both me and my sister get hiccups super easily because my dad gets hiccups super easily.
Oh no.
To the point where he got hiccups when he was under sedation for surgery at one point.
Oh.
very gross. Very. That is like the worst kind of intrusive. Like,
Oh,
basically,
no.
what happened was Zinni was bringing up, but she kept stifling coughs during like call, I guess. And then I was just like, is that what those grunts I've been hearing through like a lot of the VCs are?
Yes, that's me actively
Oh,
turning away
no.
from the mic to try to cough.
Okay, so I didn't realize the hiccups was a respiratory thing. I thought it meant like
Yeah.
sick easy, but I have been I'll randomly have like hiccups, just like I'll like one, but just out of nowhere, and then nothing else. It's I guess it's not the worst thing, but it's kind of annoying. Oh my gosh, Lizzie!
Oh hey Lizzie.
Run away from Lizzie.
Yeah, Lizzie, aka the worst character in Pandy.
Lame.
Yeah, I don't get hiccups very often, but I've kind of learned how to get around them is to just breathe very slowly.
But Lizzie would probably be like Sierra.
Yeah, she falls under that kind of trope. I think, though I don't think Lizzie is less creepy, I just think her dynamic with number one is just not that funny. Because it's like, oh, serious relationship drama. But haha, they're 10 years old doing it.
Yes, this 10-year-old that literally tried to brainwash him in the first episode.
Why is there a boyfriend helmet in this world? That violates the Geneva Convention.
Everything, what the hell?
I gotta find the freaking
blanker. But that's, for some reason there's like still randomly in a relationship.
I know I shouldn't be questioning this with this kind of world, but why is it just sold to children?
That's not okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's this blanker.
Just that sound effect when you grab it.
Weapons for me in the show, probably because of just how blunt it is. It's a spanking weapon.
Yeah.
It's literally just beating people with like a plank of wood.
I also brought up, Kitty, that we brought up how Count Stankulot's not in the game, and I straight up just said we could not do that kind of villain today.
Oh no. People would find that super creepy.
Yeah, literally, even in the universe.
Plus, I don't know, like, plus corporal punishments just become a lot more of a controversial topic.
Even within the Candy, universe, he has gotten, he's one of the few villains who's gotten arrested.
Oh, yeah, I don't blame them.
Because, again, he's spanking children that aren't his own.
Ugh. Wheel.
Oh yeah, and I spoke about that story about my dad getting hiccups during surgery. I didn't get to tell.
Oh yeah.
So like he gets hiccups mid-surgery. The freaking surgeon assistant is just like, so what's the situation? What are we supposed to do when this happens? And then the actual doctor's just like, I don't know. This has never happened to me before.
Jeez.
Oh no.
Bye.
I mean, it's concerning if the doctors don't know.
Yeah. Basically, Zenny, next time you get surgery, try not to hiccup.
I'll try not to.
I don't think there's really any effort to try. It just happens.
I never heard you hiccup on call, I'll say.
Yeah, because thankfully it's been spaced out enough to where, like, you don't get hiccups.
She's just really good. She's just really good.
Yeah, to be fair, I feel like a hiccup is something that Discord's audio wouldn't pick up very well, so.
I don't. That's possible.
Activate all 6 levers. God, it is actually kind of jarring how fast this level went by compared to like number 5's level.
Yeah.
For some reason, because for some reason she has to like move at a snail's pace somehow.
I also feel like Toilinator's a weird final boss, like for number 1.
Yeah, well, like
I feel like that's the joke.
They picked the most pathetic character as the big bad for this one.
Father, Mr. Boss, the delightful children.
And the final boss fight? Batting.
Oh gosh, imagine what the Toilinator would have thought of Cobra toilet paper obsessing.
Yeah.
He'd be thriving or something.
Yeah, this feels like, because the Toilinator is literally a joke villain.
Yep.
I feel like one of my most watched Candy episodes of the show growing up was actually the episode a couple of the villains tried to like infiltrate the treehouse while they were at school, and the Toilinator messes everything up.
Yeah, he ends up he ends up just like taking all the other villains out because he genuinely thought they were all of them.
Honestly, the fact they hadn't thought of that sooner.
Yeah, but I feel like because of how I guess I got so used. Oh, hi, Lizzie. Why the fuck are you
Lizzie,
here?
get out of here!
All right, last hit for both of us.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I like playing tennis.
he's a
sword.
mummy now. Whee!
Now the mosquito is upset.
Hooray! Mosquito's power is functioning. Congratulations. Congratulations.
All
Excellent
right.
work, fellow operative. Mission accomplished. This is your reward.
It's the same title card with different text.
Yep. They didn't feel like trying after that.
Ah,